In this session, we'll start with Z transform examples. The objective of today's session is to solve Z transform examples. So in this session, we'll see the different forms of the sequences. We'll obtain their Z transform and also comment on ROC, that is region of convergence. So ROC that we have seen already is the region where Z transform is convergence for the values of Z. Okay. So we'll start with the first example. So example number 1. Find Z transform of Xn, that is the sequence, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. Find Z transform of Xn is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and arrow is indicating at this. So arrow indicate the 0th position. Okay, this is 0th position. So this is, we'll start solving this example. Finite duration. So samples are only 4. So you can say this is finite duration. So the first sample is starting at 0th position, the first position here. So basically we call it as a 0th position. Finite duration, right-handed sequence. So the type of this sequence or this signal is finite duration right-handed sequence. So we'll write down the equation of Z transform. Xz is equals to summation n is equals to minus infinity to plus infinity x of n into z raised to minus n. Let it be equation number 1. So this is the 0th sequence, so you can call it as a x0. Then this will be x1, x2 and x3. So the range of xn, so xn is given as 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 0th sequence, so this will be x0, this will be x1, this will be x2 and this will be x3, 0 to 3. So the summation becomes not right from minus infinity to plus infinity, but summation n is equals to 0 to 3. 4 samples are there. Xn into z raised to minus n. Expand the summation by putting the values. So that is equals to x0. So z raised to 0 because n is equals to 0. Now n is equals to 1. That is equals to x1 into z raised to minus 1. n is equals to 1 plus x2 into z raised to minus 2 plus x3 into z raised to minus 3. So these are the values. Now put the values of z raised to 0 means what? 1. So x0 is equals to 1. Put the values. So this is first is equals to 1 plus x1 is equals to 2. 2 into z raised to minus 1 plus x2 that is equals to 3 z raised to minus 2 plus 4 z raised to minus 3. So we can write this xz that is equals to 1 plus 2 by z plus 3 by z square plus 4 by z cube. So this is the Z transform of given finite duration right-handed sequence. Finite duration right-handed sequence. Now just see here, when for any value we have to check the values of Z so that this xz is finite. If we put z is equals to infinity, So if I put z is equals to infinity, these terms are going to be 0 because infinity found to be in denominator. So value is equals to 1. So that is finite. If I put, so I am checking the extreme values. In between values, no issue. Z transform is finite. If you put z is equals to 0 here, so z is equals to 0, the terms comes into the denominator and this xz becomes infinite. So ROC for all the values xz is finite or z transform is finite. So ROC, region of convergence, is entire z plane except z is equals to 0. That means ROC, that is region of convergence, is entire z plane except z is equals to 0. So this is finite duration for right-handed sequence. This is for finite duration right-handed sequence, right? Then the second example, example number 2. Find z transform of xn is equals to, okay, find z transform of xn, that is equals to, so I will write this is equals to 4 3 2 1, 4 3 2 1, and let this is be the 0th position. So arrow indicate always the 0th position. So this kind of sequence is known as, so finite values, again 4 values, finite duration, left handed sequence. So this is finite duration left handed sequence. So we'll find the z transform for this. Okay. Okay. We'll rewrite the xn. So xn is equals to 4 3 2 1. So this is xn. The value of xz or definition of xz is summation n is equals to minus infinity to plus infinity xn into z raised to minus n. Let it be equation number 1, right? Then we have to put the values of xn. Okay, just see here, I will rewrite xn as follows. This is 4 3 2 1. So this is 0th sequence, means what? x0. This will be x of minus 1. This will be x of minus 2. This will be x of minus 3. Okay. So the summation is ranging from minus 3 to 0. So xz is equals to summation n is equals to minus 3. So maximum value is equals to 0. X of n into z raised to minus n. Expand this summation. So first is equals to x of minus 3. So minus 3 if you put here, so minus minus become plus into z raised to 3 plus x of minus 2 second term, z raised to 2 because minus minus become plus x of minus 1 z raised to 1, then x of 0 into z raised to 0. Okay, so that is equals to x of minus 3, that is equals to 4. Put the values, 4 into z cube, x of minus 2, that is 3 z square plus 2 z raised to 0 means 1, x0 is equals to 1 plus 1. So this is the Z transform of finite duration left handed sequence. Okay, now we have to find the ROC of this. So ROC, just see here, we'll check the values so that xz should be finite. So check the extreme values. If I put infinity, z is equals to infinity, so definitely this will be infinite. If I put z is equals to 0, the value is equals to 1. So I cannot put the z is equals to infinity here. So this value is finite. So but I can put z is equals to 0, so that give me the value equals to 1, that is the finite value. So ROC is nothing but entire z plane except z is equals to infinity. This is for finite duration left-handed sequence. The entire ROC is entire z plane except z is equals to infinity. Right? Then third example, we will see this is both sided sequence. Okay, please find Z transform of xn is equals to, okay, so this is 1, 2, 0, 3, 4, and I will put here arrow. So this is the 0th position. This is 0th position. Right? This is 0th position. So we can also here define the position. This is x0. Then definitely this will be x1. This will be x2. This will be x of minus 1. This will be x of minus 2. So total 5 samples are there, and sequence is available on both the sides, negative as well as positive. So this is the example of both sided sequence, that is finite duration, both sided sequence, okay, finite duration both sided sequence. So now we'll put the values here in the Z transform equation. So xz is equals to summation. Now just see, n is equals to minus infinity to plus infinity, x of n into z raised to minus n. So that is the equation, that is equals to summation. Now just see both sided sequence ranging from minus 2 to 2. So n is equals to minus 2 to 2 x of n into z raised to minus n. So this is xz. So we'll expand the term, that is equals to, so n is equals to minus 2 x of minus 2 into z raised to minus become plus, that is equals to z square plus x of minus 1. So this is the second term, x of minus 1, z raised to minus of minus plus 1 plus x0 into z raised to 0 plus x1 into z raised to minus 1, because n is equals to 1, so this will become minus 1 plus x2 into z raised to minus 2. So xz is equals to, so just see here, put the value of x of minus 2, so 1, that is equals to 1 z square plus x of minus 1 is equals to 2 2z, x0 is equals to 0, z raised to 0 is equals to 1, so this is 0, no issue. x1 that is equals to 3, so z raised to minus 1 I can write c by z plus x2 that is equals to 4 divided by z square. So this is the z transform of both sided finite duration sequence, right? Now just check the values again for ROC. If I put z is equals to 0, so z is found to be in denominator here, so this term becomes infinite. If I put z is equals to infinity, so this term becomes infinite because this is in numerator. So for z is equals to 0 and infinity, the xz will be infinite. Okay, so it will be having the finite value except when z is equals to 0 and z is equals to infinity. So we can write ROC is entire z plane. ROC is equals to entire z plane except z is equals to 0 and z is equals to infinity. So this is the ROC for finite duration both sided sequence. Okay, thank you.